The countdown continues towards the top sports story of the year. We're at number 6 tonight. And really, for me, it was the number 1 event in terms of actually covering a basketball event all year. That's when Bellarmine won the ASUN tournament out at Freedom Hall. Not allowed to go to the NCAA tournament, but it was quite an unforgettable moment that night.
It was. They wouldn't beat an ACC team till the next season. That's already happened for them, so they followed up pretty good. But yeah, Bellarmine winning the ASUN championship was a national moment for them. If you remember, they're being mentioned by Tony Kornheiser and Mike Wilbon on PTI. Everybody's focus went to Bellarmine because they won that tournament. We're not eligible for NCAA tournament play, probably will not be eligible again. There's another committee meeting coming up in January, not expected to bring any change in Bellarmine's status, but a great accomplishment for them, for a program to turn Division I, to have all the disadvantages that they put on you in doing that, and to still win a D1 conference tournament was a fantastic moment for Scott Davenport and his players, one we'll not soon forget around here.
Yeah, and they established their brand as being a team that a lot of teams don't want to play. Eric Musselman was out at the Maui Invitational and said, I don't want to play that Bellarmine team. I like the way they play the game. The number 5 story of the year, Rich Strike, a horse we hardly talked about. I don't think we talked to the trainer till the morning of the race. Yeah, we got lucky. A former claimer who started his career at Ellis Park wins the Derby as an 81 shot.
It was pretty remarkable, and we got lucky, but not as lucky as the people that put money on him, as big a long shot as he was. But the great thing about this is still one of the things that horse racing can give you, is that a very small operation with relatively little money behind it can compete against the richest conglomerates and people in the country and still win. Now, the problem with Rich Strike is he didn't win again, hasn't won since the Kentucky Derby, but that story, again, it captivated the country for a little bit. It brought a good feeling, frankly, back to the Derby after a lot of the problems they'd have, the Medina Spirit disqualification and other things. I thought it was a feel-good story most of the way, and still makes you smile to think of it.
Yeah, without a doubt. Every year we go to the Derby, it's usually the same 2, 3, 4 trainers who have the best horses every year. It's a lot of the owners who go to the Keeneland Summer September Select Sale and spend $2, $3, $4, $5 million for a yearling. This horse wasn't that. This should help trickle down to other people saying, hey, get involved in the game. You can have a good time, and you might actually make it to Churchill Downs on the first Saturday in May. We'll make it back tomorrow for stories number 4 and number 3. Stay with us here at WDRB and WDRB.com.